Hi, this is TJ with Piano Clubhouse. Today I'm going to show you HANON exercise number 3. I'll demonstrate, of course, how to play it, the fingering for it, and then hopefully you can watch the second video on this series that actually you can play along with me playing at several different BPMs, at several different rates of speed. Again, once you've learned how to do it sufficiently. So anyway, let's get started. Before we get started, you always have to understand the finger number system. Know that your thumbs are number 1, your index fingers are number 2, your ring fingers are number 3. I'm sorry, middle fingers are 3, ring fingers are 4, pinkies are 5. If you put your hands together like this, it kind of makes more sense. Thumbs are 1, seconds are 2, middles are 3, rings are 4. Pinkies are 5. Those will be how I reference what fingerings we're going to be using. So, this exercise starts out, of course, all of the this exercise begins in C position. Your thumb or your one finger is on C to begin the exercise, but you're going to actually skip to the second note. C or your one finger. Your finger's going to skip to finger number 2, and the other fingers can stay in the same position. The only skip in this first set is going to be between the 1 and the 2. So 1, skip to 2, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. That's the end of the first set. 1, 2, 5, 4, go down to 2, and then up to 4. One more time. And because you did that skip at the very beginning between your thumb and your second finger, your thumb is now one note over to this D now. Now that you're here, this starts the second set. And then you do the same skip like you did before, and do the same fingerings. 1, skip, 2, 5. All your fingers are on one new note now to the right because you skipped here. 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Look at my thumb. 4. It's now on E. 1, 2. Okay? So that's how your hand is progressing up the keyboard because of that initial skip after your one finger. Okay, so you're progressing further and further to the right. In actuality, this is my middle C. You begin the HANON exercise an octave below C right here, and you go up 2 octaves up to this C. And once we get to here, this is how let's pretend like I've gone from here all the way up to here. Once your thumb gets to B, this will be the last one right here. I'm sorry, I didn't even finish that one on A. 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Now the one's on B. This is the last one going up. Uh-oh, I didn't do the skip. Now once you get to this, we normally after this 4 went down to the 1 to start the next one. But once we get to the end of this progression going up, once you get to this 4, instead of going to 1, hit this 5. Once you hit this 5, that's the beginning of the exercise heading back to the left, descending down the keyboard. So now let me give you your fingering going down. For the ascending, or descending, excuse me, it's 5, and then, okay, so 5, there's no skip yet. All your fingers are on in C, you're back in C position. 5, then 2 on D, no skip yet. Now the 1 skips to B. This is where the skip takes place. There always has to be a skip to help your hand progress in a certain direction. The direction your hand skips, or your finger skips, is the direction your hand is going. So my thumb's going to skip to the left 1, to A, 5, 2, skip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. That's the end of it. Then your 5 is now on a new note. 5, 2, skip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5 starts it again. 5, 2, skip, 1. 5, 2, skip, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 5, 2, skip. Okay, so you see how the skip is what's taking me further and further to the left. So we start here going down, we go past this C. HANONs are always 2 octaves. Once we get down to about here, let me show you how we end it. 5, 2, skip. The last one is going to be this pinky. I'm sorry, hold on. The last one is going to be that when this pinky hits A. 5, 2, skip to C. Now, normally you would go up to this G after you hit this 2. But when we're ending it, you just go right to C. Okay? Alright. That's your right hand. Your left hand begins here. The fingering is 5, 3. Okay, and again, we're starting in C position. C, C, D, E, F, G. Your 5 is your pinky, 1 is your thumb. 5, 3, no skip yet. Here's the skip going to the 1. Skip over 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. Now your 5 is on D now because we skipped up here. Everything's on a new finger. 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. Pinky's now here. Okay. So you go all the way up to started here. You move past this C. Our goal is to get up here 2 octaves. Let's start here. Show you how we end it. This is the last one going up. Normally we would go to this pinky, but now that we're at the top of the exercise, we go right to this G, and then begin our progression back to the left, our descension, or descending down the piano. So to do that, it's 1. Now here's the skip. You go ahead and do the skip to D. This is where your 3 normally is. 1, 3. But we put the skip in place here right after the 1. 1, skip, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Your thumb's now on F. 1, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, skip. Okay. 1, skip. One more time. Skip. Okay, so let's pretend we've gone all the way down here and show you how to end it. A, skip. This is the last one when our thumb is on A. 1, skip. And then E, D, C. E, D, C. That's how we end it. Okay, I'll do it together one time just to show you. Right hand skips first. Right hand just skipped between those 2 notes. The left hand hasn't skipped anything yet. Now the left hand skips. Okay, so they don't skip at the same time. That's why it takes practice to do them together. Uh-oh, I'm doing it wrong. I think I was doing hand exercise number 2. This go all the way down to 2. There we go. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's doing it together. And of course, if you need to do the exercises, just do it one hand. You don't have to do 2 hands together. One hand. Get fast doing one if you need to. Do that. Right hand and left hand. And when you're ready, go ahead and try them both, okay? So that is the tutorial on how to play hand exercise number 2. Please check out the play along video that goes along with this, where we will be playing this exercise at various tempos. Thanks for watching. This has been TJ with Piano Clubhouse.